All right, well, today in my video, I have an extra special guest with me, and this is my dad. And my dad was one of my very first ever patients that I worked with in vision therapy. So we're going to ask Dad a couple of questions about vision therapy, but it's been a long time ago. And so he did this probably about 22, 21 years ago with me. And what we found out was that Dad had a problem with something called convergence insufficiency. And what would happen is my dad would be trying to read and he would just fall asleep. And as kids growing up, we thought this was really funny because he would start snoring within just a couple of minutes of sitting down to read. But of course, for him, it wasn't real funny because he wanted to read and he would fall asleep. So as I became an eye doctor and I focused on functional vision and helping these types of conditions to be, fixed and recuperated, then we were able to work with Dad to help him get over his convergence problem. And so I've got a special tool here to show my dad. He still uses it. So Dad, this is the aperture rule. And
Correct.
was this one your buddy or was it like your arch nemesis?
We got along together real well. In fact, I still have you there sitting on the desk in my back bedroom. I do use you every now and then. I still use you.
So if you remember, what happens is that you kind of have to put your nose to the end of it and you look down this little window. And when you look down that little window, now he may not have done this one for a while. In fact, it's a blessing that my dad is sitting here. A couple weeks ago, he had a little bit of a mild heart attack. So I'm super thankful I can sit here and do this with him today. But Dad, if you look at that, would you be able to cross your eyes to converge that image together?
Did you say cross my eyes?
Yeah, you're crossing them. Can you get that into a single image? That's a tough one.
I just did.
You just did it. Awesome.
I didn't realize I was so talented.
Well, that's the aperture rule. So that's one of the things that we use in convergence insufficiency. And then another tool that we use, and I don't know if you remember this one. Do you remember using this crazy rock string? This one you may not have used as much.
Just vaguely.
Yeah.
Refresh my mind on this.
You had to wear some red and green glasses and you hold it up to the end of your nose and you kind of have to cross your eyes and look down there and see one bead and string.
It's starting to come back, yes.
I figured it would. I figured you would not forget. But do you remember, so this was another tool that you used, but you remember there was one thing that you said you wanted to burn at the end of vision therapy with me. Do you remember what that was? I know it was a long time ago.
I'm not quite
I'm going to
sure.
give you a hint. I'll give you a hint.
Eye patches.
Yeah.
Yes, eye patches, definitely. I hope you don't have any around here today. If you do, I'm heading out the door.
No eye patches today. That was one thing you said you wanted to burn at the end of therapy.
I felt like a pirate when I had that thing on.
Well, today I just wanted to, knock things over, but I wanted to, we're out running errands and I am not dressed the way I normally am at the office, nor my makeup or any of the things, but I thought, what a great opportunity and blessing again that my dad is here with me to be able to do this today because he had a little incident with a small heart attack, as I mentioned a little bit ago in the video. So we were out running some errands and went to a doctor appointment and thought, you know what, we'll do a quick little video. So Dad, thank you for being game to having to do the aperture rule again. Thank you for being a good patient all those years ago. And thank you for being okay with doing this video.
No problem, and thank you for being a wonderful daughter and a fantastic eye doctor. I highly recommend her.
All right. Well, that's it for today. If you haven't already, make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel and this video. Make sure that you're following us for all notifications. And if you want to contact us, because maybe you do have convergence insufficiency, well, you can do one of two things. If you're local, call us at 618-288-1489. If you're not local, go to our website at visionforlifeworks.com and you can schedule a consultation. That's your next step. All right. Thank you so much.